I was like, wait, I said I was gonna stream it. Uh, so here I am. Real quick, let me introduce myself. My name is Daisy Whoops. I am a mad scientist VTuber exploring the world of art and VTubing and animation and video games and whatever else. Oh, I'm like sliding off the edge when I go here. Let's go. Maybe like that. Am I sliding off the edge now? No. Okay. And you can see my big body yachty in the way of my my tracking's a little weird because my room is really dark right now, like the lights off, so I don't think the face tracking is the best in the world. Anyway, today I'm working on, it's actually not called a logo. I'm so smart. I'm literally in graphic design 101. Let me turn off this Pal World playthrough in the background. Okay, there we go. Let me open Twitch just to make sure everything is well there. Am I speaking? Yep, okay, perfect. I love hearing myself like 2 seconds later. Oh, and I'm at 19 followers on Twitch. Oh. Anyway, okay. Anyway, okay. I need OBS up here. I'm not gonna do a pinned chat. I don't feel like it. I tweeted, I was like, I'm bored. I'm not even gonna make a thumbnail for this. This week has been crazy. My weeks for like the past like month have been crazy, but this week has been very tiring. I don't really know why. I think it's because I'm actually trying to like be disciplined. So this is what I have so far. It looks ugly because it is, and because I haven't really done anything to it except sort of build this weirdly colored daisy. It's colored like that because I needed to see the different components of it. So that's why it's colored like that. I'm gonna recolor it. I wish I could just like airdrop from my hair, eyedropper from my hair. That would be nice. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna burp into the stream. What is with me today? I literally took a mental health day for my stupid mental health. So yeah, anyway. Oi! I learned how to make these Tuesday. This Tuesday. It's Thursday. I learned how to make these 2 days ago. So if it's ugly, I don't want to hear anything from anybody. Okay? If it's ugly, we're just gonna nod our head and we're gonna go, wow, Daisy, it's beautiful! And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lie. We're gonna be Delulu, if you would. So first of all, this act, I talked about this Tuesday because I was really excited because I learned it. And I learned a piece of knowledge. This actually is not called a logo. Devastating, I know. Devastating news. It's called a word mark. So difference is, if I just took this thing, this little like flower I made with all these vertices that are kind of a little crazy, that would be a logo. That like symbolic thing, that would be the logo. But this is a word mark, which is not a logo. Something completely different. It's a word mark. So right now I have my mock-up daisy on a separate little layer. I think I want it to have like a little stem too. I think that would be cute. I don't know if there's like a better way to make stems, but I'm gonna just turn the stroke on. You can't see it because of my head, but it's over there in properties. I'm making the stroke bigger. Maybe I should move myself this way where there's... And I covered up my toolbar cropping this. Oh my gosh. Gosh, why am I like this? Why am I like this? Let's do... I don't want you guys to see what's down there. Do it like that. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay, that works. I covered up my... There's literally nowhere for me to stand without being in the way. What if I just like... It's just me. It's just Daisy, or I can like stand down here. Just my head. Just my head. I'm a little guy. Wait, let me be tiny. I'm tiny again. Wow! I've become tiny. Am I leaning away from the camera? I love how the camera is like yeeting me back. That's because I made a little tracking cam. Okay, so now you can kind of see it. I'm covering up the quick actions, but now you can kind of see it. I literally set the stream up in like 0.5 seconds because I was working on this and I was like, wait, no. Okay, not what I wanted to do. Just deselect that. I want to make this thicker. I'm gonna make this like 16 points. That definitely doesn't look like overkill. Hello? Illustrator? No! No, Illustrator. Bad dog. Thank you, Illustrator. Wow, Illustrator. You're so smart. You're so good at being a program that people use. Oi! Whoops. I do think having it kind of like come down. And then maybe... I feel like it needs to be a little thinner. To make it like that. Ah! Okay. Back to our... I want more little curvies. No. I'm just kind of like playing with it. I'm okay with it cutting into the letters a little bit. Why is that so sharp? Do I have to do it like that? Okay. Thank you, Illustrator, for showing me the way. I kind of want it to be like curvy. No! Cover up. Like that, maybe? Okay. I'm locked in. I'm sorry, gang. I'm locked in. You know what? That's okay. I don't like that. Don't ask me how I go from that's okay to I don't like that in 0.2 seconds. No, it like looks bad chunky down here. What if I do that? No. Why do you look so straight? Okay. I don't like this. I don't like that at all. No. I don't like that at all. No! Actually... maybe... I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna do the touch type stuff and then see how I feel about the stem. turn off the stem for now, just so it doesn't get in the way of my touch typing. My touch type, or should I curve the letters first? Let's curve the letters first. Wait, no, I gotta. No, first I do a touch typing, then I curve the letters. Okay. I've got this, I think. I think I got this. Can I get a font that has an A that isn't that type of A? I actually like Berlin Sans. Can I just get everything be Berlin Sans? How does that look? How do we feel like that? I think I'm gonna delete the stem for now, yes. Okay. That works for now. This kind of feels like a little shuriken to me. I don't know why, but it does. Okay. Now we're gonna touch type. How much if I do this? Oh, nope, not what I want to do. Not what I want to do. I don't want to change case. Can I touch type with it turned to paths? This is very important to me. No, I can't. So I need to touch type first. Okay. You see, we learn things. We're learning. Oh my goodness. So I want to start by just kind of like skewing these letters a little bit. Making them a little less daisy, a little more whoops. Catch my drift. Catch my drift. Let's do it that way, like that. I'm just using the touch type tool. You can get it by right clicking this and all these come out. You can even, if you want to, press that little arrow and then you have this thing. I also didn't know about this until Tuesday, but I might as well, you know, share the wealth. Share the wealth, share the knowledge. I actually just got up from my post-class nap. I took a nap because today I was taking a bit of a mental health day for my mental health. And I went to class online and then I took a nap. I kind of want the whoops to be a little sillier. I like making the P's long. I don't know why. I just think it's fun. I think it's nice when the P is tall. I kind of like making this like motion of them falling. I think also making the letters in whoops a little differently sized might be cute. Something like that, maybe? I think I need this to be a little bigger. Easy whoops. I think it'd be cuter if it's kind of like that, so it's a little more even. I'm gonna rotate you more. Bring you a little closer. I like that. What? No? Thank you. I also wanted to make my Y taller. That's everything that's height. Make my Y a little taller. A little longer. A little longer. Okay, now I'm looking at this. I think I'm happy with like where the text is. So I'm gonna select my text. Why the heck is this? No! want to just select my text. I'm gonna go type, and I'm gonna go to create outlines, and that's gonna turn this text into vector. So if you want to do any more moving and scooting and booting with the touch type tool, do it now. Do it before you press create outlines. But now it's outlined. I'm gonna just hide the flower for now. So now what I can do, I'm gonna zoom in a little. That's not how you zoom in, that's how you zoom in, perfect. And I'm gonna just start rounding out some of these sharper edges that I don't necessarily want to be so sharp. If I can grab what I need to grab. You guys understand why I was like, yeah, I need to zoom in. I'm sure that there's somebody out there that's like better than me at making typefaces. That would probably be like, you can actually just grab the handle and magically make things happen. But whenever I grab the handle, the only thing that magically happens is everything gets destroyed. So I don't really think that is the most advisable course of action. Not your mommy, so if you want to just grab handle and go to town, don't let me stop you. And sometimes they'll have a little anchor point like this inside the character, and that you can just quick curve the edge. That looks nice and round. I want to make this D a little curvier. This font got rendered with the Hey. Adobe Illustrator, rude. Rude. So rude to me. Click the handle. Maybe if I click this handle, no, like that. I kind of like that. Let's zoom out. I like that quite a bit. I want to change. Okay, Adobe. I see how it is. Everything's working fine and dandy when I'm off camera. But the second I'm on camera, the second there's, you know, video footage of your wrongs, then you want to grab. That was me. That was a skill issue. Then you want to grab everything. Even if I tell you not to. Even if I tell you not to, you go, but I'm Adobe, I want to. And I go, no, Adobe, no. And I hit you with a newspaper. And a spray bottle. And you go, I'm Adobe. I can do whatever I want. You don't even pay for your subscription. It's part of your tuition. Freeloader. And then I cry. Because that was mean. Whoops. That W is gonna be. Let's grab just the little curvy point. The P is fine. Why? Why can't it just be one curve? You know what? That's curved enough. Let's work on the W. You know what? You know what? I'm the client, so I can do quite literally whatever I want. Hey! Ah! Okay. Bruh. No. Okay, let's zoom in even closer. So look at the one little point I'm grabbing. Let's look at this little point. Scoot it up. Scoot it up. Scooted and booted. Okay. Can I grab this little point? And sort of... I like that a little better. Let's do it on this side. It's not like... I could probably make this rounder if I tried hard enough. No! I don't want that... This is what I get for working on Macs 5 days a week. That's just what I get. It's just a handle, just a smidgen. Oh, no, too much. There we go. Why is it sharper? How does that even work? What if I grab this handle? There we go. Haha. Haha. No. Like that, maybe? I don't even know if that did anything. But there you go. I feel like it's some pretty minute changes, but... Daisy whoops. Daisy whoops. Okay. It's time for the flower. I don't know what other designs elements I'm gonna do. I hate that I don't have like an eyedropper, eardropper, and I gotta like do this the old-fashioned way. Okay, that works. Ah! I'm pressing all the wrong keys today. As I was having a really bad, I still am having a really bad brain fog day, to be honest. To be quite frank. So if I pressed the wrong button, no I didn't. We all understand, right? No I didn't. It's gonna make it just tiniest little off-white that I can make it. I'm gonna give all these guys just... I don't want it to be black like that, maybe like a little brown. Just so we can see it. There's the little Daisy. You see how cute she is? You see how cute she is? Just like me. Cutie patootie. I'm gonna grab this. I am gonna rotate it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hey! Why didn't you want to move everything? Now you want to move everything? I think it's because I selected with the white arrow. So I think this is a good start. Issue is I don't know what the heck I'm doing after this. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, brain fog, I love you so much. Thank you so much, brain fog. I really appreciate being able to do the things I want to do and not be going crazy. I love that. I love it when my brain is loading properly. I love that so much. I love when there's no lag at all, not even a little bit. Okay, what if I kind of want to do like a little explosion or something coming out of this end. Let's try that. Why not? Why not? And I want to color the letters. Color. Let's have a stroke. It's just very small. Is there... But that already comes out curved. No. I'm like, are there... If I just do anchor point, can I just... No. Cancel. What? Oh. Whoop. 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 I don't think that's very good looking. This is scuffed. Okay, wait. We can move the anchor points. We can move the anchor points. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, maybe like a little explosion thing like that. And then... No, I don't want... I just want to move the anchor points. Brother. Brother. Goodness gracious. Okay. Took way too long for me to be like, wait, I can just grab both of them. Maybe something like that. I wonder. I don't want it to use AI though. Is there like a little symbols? Gerbera. Gerbera. What's a Gerbera? Show me the Gerbera. Can I make it bigger? Can I make this Gerbera bigger? What is a Gerbera? It's a flower. Got it. Brushes, symbols. Cancel, no. Library? 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 Perhaps? Mad science. What's in here? What's in the library called Mad Science? Nothing I want to use. Oh shoot, that was my alarm to wake up from my nap, but I woke up. I woke up already. Oh. Let's just delete all of these and see if I can find an explosion, and if not, I would have needed to redo it anyway. What's all this stuff? I don't think I want any of this stuff. Look at that! There's a little microscope. There's a little flask. There's a little, whatever that is, a magnifying glass. I didn't know they had all this stuff. We've hit a roadblock. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, let's see. Wouldn't it be an artistic 3D symbols? I'm just like, what if I just ignore her? I don't think there's anything. Hello, the mighty coffee overlord has appeared. Hi! So how are you doing this fine night? I'm doing good. I'm trying to make something that can work as a logo. And I'm looking to see if there's like a little explosion. There was a flower pack this whole time. I could... Is that a daisy? I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad. You know what? I like my little daisy I made. That's so funny. I didn't even know this little thing existed. Okay. Caitlin S. I love looking at the little names of the emotes. Shook. Yeah, shook. I'm shook too. I made a whole little flower for this logo, and they had flowers. They had flowers this whole time. Maybe celebration? Is there like an explosion? No, there's fireworks. What's this? That's a little mask. So a logo? Yeah. I wanted to make one because I learned how to make these in my graphic design class. Literally Tuesday, and I was like, I want to make one. Just delete all of that. Yeah. Bye. I was like, I'm gonna make a little logo. I like how the text looks. I think the text looks good, but I want to put like a little explosion right here. So I was looking to see if they had one. Where else would it be? Would it be in Celebration? Charts? Probably not, but yeah, probably not. Mine in graphic design as well. Yeah, I'm at 101 right now. I kind of like logo elements. I'm in graphic design 101, so the professor was like here are all the tools, figure it out in our little like 8-week class. But graphic design is fun. Loud girl, what does loud girl look like? That's me. That's me right there. Loud girl. And I'm doing history. History's cool. I have a terrible memory for this stuff, but history's cool. I think everybody has like their own skills and interests and what they're good at, so you know, committing to what you're good at. Regal Vector Pack is probably a good idea. I can give myself a little crown. No. You. I don't want to give myself a little crown. It's probably not in here. Mobile? Definitely not in here. To have it a little easier than... I mean, it depends on how you define easy and like how hard the class is. Because sometimes you walk out of class and you're like, I have an ad for a fake company due and I've got 4 days. Which might, you know, seem like a lot. Until you're lost in the sauce of actually making the ad. And then you realize it's not a lot at all. In the slightest. Sushi, probably not. Communication, no. What's this? Oh, it's like a little... It's like a little thing. I mean, yeah, sure, some of that 4 days is spent doing what I'm doing now and being like, I'm gonna look at all the images in the library till I have the one I want. Plenty of assignments and easy to be made, essays to be made, along learning different languages so you can go, ah, right, this is modern German, not the ancient kind I was supposed to learn. That's real. That is so real. The essay writing, college essay writing is crazy. I'm so happy that I only have to write essays and like, ugh. Why is... I swear, SiriBot is useless. Let me ban this guy. Let me... There we go. No selling me bots. No. Honest VTuber. What is given indigenous? What is this the sun? It's kind of cute. I'm not gonna use it, but that's kind of cute. I will say the whole ancient language versus modern language thing has always been funny to me. It's like I had to learn Latin in middle school. Just to read fencing manuals and city poop house plan ideas. That's crazy. That's so funny. I really like recreationally read a history, but I imagine being like, I'm gonna learn older English and I'm gonna read Beowulf and it's gonna be so cool. And your professor's like, now here's the city poop plans. It's very important that we understand the poop plans. History's lots of fun. I am currently reading this book. It's called Anathema Maranatha. And it's like a book about medieval Christians and like doing magic and curses and stuff and being like, I'm gonna fast for 40 days and I'm going to pray to God that all the negative effects of my fast go to my enemy George because he's an a-hole. Graphic designs, and I'm learning how Ludwig the 14th took a faithful dump in a new crap house built in the middle of nowhere at a time still not fully known. That's funny. The poop house. Hey, at least it was a really effective poop house if Mr. Ludwig the 14th gave it a Yelp review. That's kind of the shape I want. Can I make this sharper? Let's see. Okay. Or is it just like... Can I not edit this? Is it just locked and loaded? Oh my gosh. My freaking alarm. Then we get some interesting history. Like my home collection's legendary warriors of the world wars. What's your home country, buddy? What were you guys doing in the 1930s? Can I maybe make this an outline? We had 4 really famous soldiers from World War II and shape, convert to shape, object not converted. Love that. Just lock in on the famous ones. Object not converted. I love that for me. How? I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna Google how to churn. What would this be called? This is replace symbol, edit symbol. Okay. Why did it make it small? Gonna zoom in. We're gonna lock in. Lock in and zoom. Do I still... Ha! Ha 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 ha! Wait, why isn't it making it sharper? Why isn't it making it sharper? Wait, no. Okay. Anchor. Make it sharper. I gotta do this individually. I love that. Thank you so much, Adobe. Thank you so much, Adobe. I love it when my job is press button. I'm gonna just do the tips. I like the kind of rounded space in between. Tips, tip, 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 tip. Ho, 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 ho. So you had 2 guys during World War II that were actually doing stuff. And everybody else kind of just there. Can I just delete that? Yeah, perfect. Okay. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of this? Okay. I do not like this. What if I... edit symbol again? It brings me down here. It brings me down here. I love that. Can I just make a line? Make a line. No. I'm gonna say I want like that much of it to go to look like it's going boom boom. Make it look like it's going boom boom a little bit. Okay, now that I have the line, I grab this. No, it doesn't. Okay, I love that. Love that. Love that for me. I love how it just does not. No. I can work with that. Nope. Nope, this one. Okay. No. You. Select. No. Select. Delete. There we go. Okay. Locking in. Can I use my warp tool? Where is it? Are you it? No. Soldier 1, most known, the deadly sniper in history. He was on the leaderboard. Or she. Equality. Gosh, do I have to go back and edit again? Okay, edit the symbol. Edit the symbol. Ace pilot that shoots down with most shot down while not being a German pilot. Hey, good for him. I think the deck might have been a little stacked against the pilot on that one, so I'll take it. I'll give him the W. That's cool. That's interesting. I like history. I just don't have a good enough memory to make it like a job or anything. Okay. Like that. And make that maybe a little pointier. I just scoot it forward. There we go. Scooty, 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 scooty. No. Can I leave? Can I leave? Why is it black? Why'd the fill change? He took substances ×4, then skid over 400 kilometers, burned down a house with him sleeping in it, got blown up twice, ate a door, all that while still being under substance. That's crazy. That is... Why? Do I have to change the color here? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Illustrator. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. gonna line that up like this. I don't hate it. Isn't there like lots of stuff in history with governments giving soldiers substances of various kinds? Isn't that a thing? I heard that was a thing. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do instead of editing this symbol and fighting with it forever? I'm gonna let me get my layers. My layers. Make this a little bigger. Add a new layer. Kind of liked the war, so after our country called peace in World War II, he moved to Germany and fought to their wars. And then he got bored, as one does. The war isn't good enough. War isn't good enough. We gotta have more war. Moved to the US. Moved to United States. And fought in Vietnam. I think your country dodged a bullet. I think your country dodged a bullet. If I may. I think your country dodged a bullet. Why is it... Is there no custom shape tool? Okay, there's this. That'll work. I don't have my tablet set up. Dodge a bullet? Nope. The Germans gave substances to make sure their tankers survived the horror. That... What? What are you? I don't want you. I want you. I want the pencil tool. Cancel. Pencil tool. Okay. Finland, this beloved homeland of mine, did not dodge a bullet. Why am I not surprised it was Finland? I'm so sorry. I'm American, so I know like we're not much better. Finland was technically in the Axis. Oh no. Yeah, that'll did not dodge a bullet there. Nope. You are absolutely right. My bad. I feel I feel like 90% of the crazy history stories I hear, a Nordic country is involved. And it isn't all Finland's fault. We can give some of this blame to Norway. We were nice and happy. Then the Soviets decided to attack their own border city and blamed it on us. Where we kind of deserved. You know, sometimes when somebody hates you for no reason, the first thing you should do is give them a reason. And I think you guys definitely did that. Like, okay, you want to blame us? It's our fault? Got it. Armored Corps consisted of in 1939? Well, just check what ex-Soviets sent to Finland. I hope you guys stole all their tanks. Okay. Ugh, make it sharper. We have a reputation for borrowing the Soviet tanks after their crews got bored of them. Again, deserved. Deserved. Okay. That could be better. I still don't like it. I still don't like the boom. Just gonna delete all the booms. Come back to this maybe? Instead of like staying committed. I could have just pressed Alt. I don't know why I did all that. I get like, hey, who's this? Who's this? Delete you. Oh! Oh! Delete you. Okay. Ah! Again, that's deserved. I'm American, and a lot of the American history I learned was just, how can we make this atrocity sound like we're the good guys? And that was really it. Then after 1939, Winter War, Finland was like, yeah, I need allies. Sweden might not be a part of the problems of their own. Norway, well, Norway's a part of Germany now. Denmark, well, if Denmark didn't fall in 2 hours, they would have been a decent friend. They would have been a friend. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab all these petals. All of the petals. And all the while Finland was starving. The population didn't have much food, especially with the army and defense eating for most of its rations. Yeah, that sounds terrible. The bit about being like, I'm going to look around and find friends. And then the friends are like, well, there's Norway. No. Denmark. Rip. The Germany was like, Finland. We got wheat. You have strategy and men. Do you want to make a deal? And Finland was like, we don't want to starve. I don't know if that's what happened. I'm just editorializing now. Ah, why does it keep doing that? Just want to move it. There we go. Kind of like that, maybe? Like the flower got ran over. Or maybe instead of all this flower nonsense, that saved it, right? Okay. Instead, no. Above it. Okay. Above it. Thank you. Finland was kind of forced to deal. To sign a deal. Operation Barbossa. What if instead... Never officially announced, which means technically wasn't part of the access, technically was. That's a... I don't blame him for not announcing that. I don't blame him for being like, we've got to keep this. We've got to keep this one under wraps. If anything... I mean, I think that's a horrible spot to be in where it's like, well, technically, yes. But also, no. Also, not. We did get some nice tanks and planes from Germany, yeah. I know, that's right. You guys made sure they got real bored of them. I love it whenever I hear about history, and the history is like, and then the townspeople took all their stuff. I love it when that's the end of the story. And the recipe for said substance. Hey, you know, war is tough. We gotta do what we got. Everybody's gotta do what they gotta do. I don't know if there's a way to make like an actual background in this program, but if there is, I'm not gonna be the one to show you. Can I just get a gray? I just get like a gray so I can see. That works. Cancel. I like using a nice mid-tone gray. Oh, why? I love that I'm like, I'm gonna turn this into an outline, and it's like, well, you can't type, but we're definitely gonna make sure that this is nice and hard for you. You're never allowed to do anything easily. And I'm going to wish there was Ahmo Hogunen, soldier who overdosed on substances 4 times t-shirts. That would go hard. That would genuinely be so funny. I would buy a t-shirt for this guy. I mean, people already have like Che Guevara t-shirts and stuff, so why not? Why not? Maybe something like this. No, I don't like that. I also have the purple I use. I'm just trying to make this like closer to my character colors. So I know I have the purple I have on my gloves, and then I have the blue. It's actually supposed to be bluish green. I'm working on a recolor of this model. Don't know when I will be done with it. And he got blown up twice, overdosed a lot, saw hallucinations, and really burned himself, and then lived to see the 70s. My man did not want to die. You know, good for him. Also forgot the door. He ate a door. That's crazy. He ate a door. He ate a door. How do you even do that? How do you even eat a door? I just make this all purple right now. I kind of like the purple. A pure wooden door from a bunker. Pure... Is he a termite? That's crazy. A pure wooden door from a bunker. I kind of like that. And he munched on that. He ate it. That reminds me of so one of the I've read a lot and taken a lot of classes on like ancient literature and mythology. He said it was the best meal of his life. Oh, thank you for the follow. I think you got me to 20. Wait, does my little goal go off? Yay, my little goal went off. Thank you for the follow. Celebration of the wooden door. Wooden door. The best meal of his life is crazy work. The best meal of his life is truly a wild thing to say about a door. History is spooky, sad, goofy, and absolutely wild. So I only really know about like older history, but one of my favorite historical facts is in the Bible. I'm done with this for now, but I'm gonna keep talking. Is that in the Bible, there's like, you know, there's commands against doing magic and all of that. But when you look into like what the magic they're talking about actually was, it's really crazy. One of the things that people would do back in those times is they'd be just like Mr. Doorman, just having all the substances. And they'd have all the substances. Early medieval history is also really cool. But they would have all the substances, and then they'd put a bone of like an animal in their mouth, or like the bone of the person they were trying to reach, if they were trying to reach a specific person. And they believed that if they did that, they would like be able to talk to spirits, and the spirits would like speak through them. Late medieval story coming up. Let's go. Let's go. I wanna get through my book about medieval Christian like folk practices and folk mythology. I've only got into a little bit through it and read like one story about that like type of fast where they'd be like, if I fast and I pray to God, then God will put the negative effects of this fast on my enemy, and I'll be fine. So in 17th century, Sweden was fighting Poland during the 100 Years' War. Years' War. History's fun. Maybe I should add a halftone to some of these letters while I'm here. The Swedish Empire which was doing good so far, decided to do a show of strength to break the Polish morale, as one does. And they did something I'm gonna assume was crazy. Set out to build the largest battleship galleon of all time. A galleon so large with so much firepower, it challenges the Spanish and British galleon, who were the best at naval warfare at the time. Yeah, I've heard of that, that Spain at that time was real good at naval warfare. So they were like, we want to fight the final boss. The final boss is here. And we've got to make sure that ship would be named Vasa. Fun fact, Vasa in Spanish, well, it's vaso, but it means cup. The Vasa began construction in Stockholm port. I hope this is like a Titanic story where the end of it is just everybody drowned. That would be funny. Or it's just like they never finished it. I could have done this multiples at a time. No. Here we go. After the Vasa was finished, they waited for a day, then loaded the crew and their families aboard for the Vasa's maiden voyage. And then it sunk. The Vasa fires all 64 cannons as a celebration spot. As a celebration shot, excuse me. Then the Vasa sails catch wind. And the Vasa capsized. That's what I expected. I knew you wouldn't let me down. And everybody drowned. Can I? Why isn't my color picker working? No, I don't want that black. Get rid of that. Ugh. Everybody drowned. Everybody died. That's not... What if I just manually color match it? Can you select both, please? Thank you. Even a couple days after Vasa sinking, a person was killed because of the Vasa. How does that work? Is it like everybody drowned and then this guy comes up for water and he's like, actually guys, I survived, I made it. Then told the king that... Should have kept his mouth shut. Should have kept his mouth shut. You know, if I did my math wrong, concerning a ship that killed, you know, who knows how many people, I would ended up as in a dismembered head. Yeah. About what I thought would happen, yeah. It's, about right. Why? Negative 45. Come on. 45. No. Tells me to go screw myself. Got it. No. 45. Negative 45. What? How'd that happen? Okay. Just Control Z. Control Z and everything will be fine. Can I rotate it like this? Ha. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I win, you lose, Adobe. Love how different countries fix their problems. I will say, don't know what he expected. Not one clue what that guy expected. Going to the king and being like, actually, Your Highness, sir, all those people died because I did the math wrong. Like, why? Literally. The US budget is like, so these are your tax dollars. 95% of that is going to go to war. Japan solves the problems by dismembering the problem's head and bringing it to the commander. That's like the Japanese guy that fought for like 20 years after World War II because nobody told him it was over. That's the first thing I thought of when you said Japan dismembers its problems. Okay, Adobe after. Finland just steals their enemies' work. And you know what? The Finnish solution... sounds right to me. Sounds like you guys were onto something. Why isn't this... enter? No? Why isn't this working? Okay, now you want to work. The UK just drinks teas and then plays a few... I love how UK history is like... Once upon a time, we were the greatest empire ever. The sun never set on the English Empire. We are wonderful. We're so great, so cool. And then now they're like, we go to the United States and we say, please help us. And that's our strategy. They raised their white flag! I know that's right! That is exactly what the French do. They raise their white flag and they say, hey! Please don't hurt me! I'm so sorry, you can actually fight back. And then they find somebody that can't fight back and they're like, time to go crazy. I appreciate. Denmark, they don't even know they're being... Denmark's just there in the corner with a Lego set. I could go on for days. I just have the mental image of, like, Denmark just in the corner with a Lego set. Like, invasion. What invasion? I built a nice little flower out of Legos. Why? Not a single country is safe from my slandering. Based. Okay. So now it wants to show up. Okay. Can you please gradient? There we go. Let me just grab a yellow. Actually, just gonna do that. Ah! Okay. I think she's done for now. I might work on it more later, but I think she's done for now. I think this is the logo we've got. It's cute. I don't know how I feel about the gradients, but it took so long, I'm gonna keep them. Okay. Okay, see ya. It's good, because the only person I have to raid is a Spanish speaker who speaks Spanish. So, it's best to go off to bed. I'm done. Thank you for hanging out in the lab with me today. I'm streaming again Saturday. I'm working on my live 2D model. I hope to see you back in the lab soon again. And now I'm going to go off. Have a good night, coffee overlord. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite. I heard they hurt. And that's all from me, Daisy.